I'm gonna assume everything is running right now, but right now trying to get my computer set up where I can see the live stream is taking a bit of time. For some reason it won't reload or respond to anything I click. Work with me. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Hello, this is Chiak. We are back with AI, the Somnium Files. Set 3. Set 1 was a bit on the slow side. Set 2, everything was progressing really, really fast. So actually, let's load in this game quickly. Where was my last save? Day 4, this is just a bit after? Yeah. So let's go with this one. So one thing I want to do, okay, is it running? Is it running? You know what? I totally forgot sound check as well. Yep. You can hear me. Alright, great. Okay, this is after the bar, and then the death of two characters. Actually, one thing I want to show right now. I'm gonna go to the menu. You can actually see, where's the flowchart? Here we go. So it's already interesting to see. Now here, I've reverted the decision just so I can have a look. So this is the one where we failed to heal. I always forget her name. We failed to heal her mutinous or her trauma. And then I went this way, and apparently we have 2 options here to go, which I'm gonna assume is down to whether I chose the TV or I don't even know what the path for option the other mental lock would be at all. Yeah, we're gonna be able to see the different branching paths. I'm wondering, so I guess I don't know if there's like a path where it's like this path where she maybe doesn't die, or does she always die? I do not know, but I'm very curious. Either way, let's get out of here. We have a murders to investigate.
No, nothing so far.
Okay. Is this Ota's blood? Let's just go all the way. Shelves.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. Okay. Wooden box on the shelf. It's empty. You said a few items. I only see the one. Ah, up there. Oh no, that's a crate, never mind. Yeah. I literally only see the one item. And this side? Well, this side has tons of boxes. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes, I don't see any clue. Any progress with the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Okay. Alright, so we looked at the blood. Forklift, I didn't see anything special about it.
This forklift is old.
And for some reason under spotlight.
It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Equipment. Blood stain. Iris and Ota's blood. Ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota was sliced in 2 by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Huh.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Okay. Overhead crane. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay, that's the same thing that I saw from up there. Okay.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Okay. Right. I feel like I have looked at everything and nothing has come about. What else is there for me to look at? So what's the X stand for?
Right here. Iris and...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
Blood loss?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Okay, so at this point I think I just need to be clicking on things again and again in order to get response, which I kind of hate that, but there we go. Double check. Okay, the workbench. Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
Okay, anything more with the ice cutting machine? No. Okay, I guess Iris and Ota's bodies are under autopsy. Like, this is the only thing where I'm continuously clicking on it and it's giving a response, maybe except for this one. I haven't tried that yet. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Okay, so maybe the
I have
equipment.
logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
The warehouse has Wi-Fi. Okay.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd., is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
If I found the password written directly on the router, anyone who saw it could have used it.
I have done some research.
Okay.
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly.
What? I feel like I just came here, saw, then left. Going to Your Born Punk would be a good series. I know I started, I don't know, it was on Twitter. I know I've heard of the game. But yeah, after either one of the other Let's Play series finishes, I feel like Beat Cop might be first, but I don't know. When that finishes, I think I'll be timely this time and actually play a recently released game. Either way. Okay, officers are checking the warehouse
We will not
thoroughly.
find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Alright.
Okay, so we're just going. But you're not giving me an option to leave. So okay, here I have to tell them I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. Let me know and let them know. Oh my god, I can't. Sorry. Apparently I'm still not awake enough yet. I let them know, then left the warehouse. Oh, you were the one that recommended Beat Cop? I legitimately could not remember who recommended it, so I was like, If I wrote it down, I mean, I always, every time I write down, it was like, who recommended game, or who gifted me game, I keep losing it. I need a better system. But yes, I will say in the future set, I do get particularly angry with the game. But hopefully I've calmed down enough to play it again. Okay. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Oh, that's a serious voice. That's a very serious sounding voice.
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date.
Yes.
I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Give me the details.
So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything in Abyss?
You know why?
The boss was there.
Yeah.
I
Come on, Date.
couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Get with the program.
So, I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Huh?
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Okay, this is surprising to me. Okay. What? Yeah.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye.
Because...
She was already dead.
Because...
He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
For what reason?
The reason why was simple.
Okay.
He was fascinated by women's eyes.
That's his reason?
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own.
I'm gonna assume you actually, like, interviewed him for this information and not just hypothesized it or theorized it.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss. He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute, His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Killing.
What was it?
Murder.
Murder.
There we go.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Okay, wait. I've noticed that you have not said the name or the identity of the Cyclops Killer.
That... I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice,
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
and one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
So why the secrecy? That's the real question now. A case is like solved. Like I guess the Kumakura's gang had enough political pull in order to keep Rohan's involvement a secret. That's the only conclusion. That's the only thing that I can come up with so far. And we have a map. Are we going to prison? No, we're going to a bunch of other. We should. Yeah, we should head. Give the unfortunate news to. Oh, I keep forgetting. I have to like click to get off that. The place was silent. It was so quiet, so I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. Yeah, it was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. No, not the table. She already knows. She clearly already knows. Okay, I'm gonna assume she's gonna be silent in all of these until we use up all of our dialogue options.
This is your fault.
There we go.
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Also, Father, where is the husband in all of this? Is he still just away?
Date,
Fishing?
let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright. Date residence, why? Unless it's to tell Mayumi about her friend's death. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. After that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. I mean, that said, I definitely do not put the blame on Date. I'm assuming they don't know that they, you know, tased the police officer and then ran off to do whatever.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
Okay. Oh, we can still talk about Iris.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why? Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school.
Huh, okay.
I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Okay.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but...
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison,
Okay.
in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Date, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
Trust me.
Let's go to Marble first. I mean, not Marble, his residence first. I really hope that your name is actually Mayumi and I'm not remembering wrong. Mizuki. I got her name wrong. Okay. Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. Let's start with Iris. Silence. Oh, damn it. More silence. It's fish storage. You're gonna be angry at me as
Mizuki
well?
must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide.
I mean, it was live streamed, so...
3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so. I mean, I don't imagine she would be okay, Tate. But I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Okay, last place, Marble. So far the pace has slowed down as everyone is grieving. But I have really no idea where this
Are
is
you
gonna
okay,
go.
honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Oh, I have to click on you for the intuition, I see.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy.
Huh?
He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
Yeah, the father?
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story. Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's. About So Sajima in the Kawasaki district. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kawasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused land prices to drop drastically. So bought back the land for 1 billion yen. Almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. But there is more to the story.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki.
Okay. You could just continue,
Now,
please.
back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost.
I like how his hands are just constantly...
Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off-limits. However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for $1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that.
Okay, I'm still at a loss of how this relates back to Oda.
It's just gossip. What were we talking about again?
How Oda is related to
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Thank you.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kawasaki district?
Okay.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Huh? Okay.
Thank you, Mama.
So, in terms of him having connections, more of him having grievances against them.
I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
I mean, there really wasn't much evidence to that at all. At all. Okay, 4:57. I returned to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she
Sleeping?
go?
Are we
Well,
sleeping?
she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and sat to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Okay. Oh, right. What's the relationship between 89 and Shoko? What about 89 and the new Cyclop serial killings? Who is 89? What's 89's real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan. As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills.
What? No, I don't know. Where did this come from?
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
Oh, being picked up on unrelated charges to the serial killings. That's what he was an assassin?
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible. Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
I'm sorry, they don't keep a registry of who visits who?
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Alright.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
This is, without the boss knowing. After cutting through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive. I mean, it's not like there's no way he's driving himself. For some reason, boss never showed up. Is there really a point in showing a character's picture if you clearly see he or she talking on screen? I mean, it's funny, it's like they had to play the dialogue. It's like, I know who killed Shokunadami right one after another. It's a bit weird, but... Okay, I'm sorry, something happening. Sorry, screenshot.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Okay. Are we gonna...
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't remember.
Doesn't remember.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah, you remember that.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
You're the original killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers. Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Okay, when did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago.
Hi, Spiky.
I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding, she was just a business partner.
All right. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
Do you have authority to make that?
All right.
Wait, Date, do you have the authority to make that?
But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Okay, that's a lot of shots.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Okay. I mean, the whole thing with Iris's mom doesn't make it sound like he can't feel love, so... Was that the whole story? You mentioned detective, why did you stop? What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Was that the whole story?
You're not gonna talk, are you? Okay. Okay.
Why did you stop? You mentioned a detective. What's the connection between that and Shoko? Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Out of curiosity, does he know that Iris is dead?
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Okay.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon.
Hopefully
Are you
not.
ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
As usual.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Well, this is a familiar... Okay.
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
And stand up.
Okay,
Is
that
this
was
the Sagan residence?
That was a weird interlude.
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to? What? The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Interlock 1, the phone.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
89 is hiding in the past. 89 is covered in a green membrane. I can't get close. Okay, well... Switch picture... Can we... I mean, I'm wondering if we can... I don't think we'll be able to... Can we reach over? No. Don't think so. Okay.
A picture.
Okay, I was trying to click on something else, but...
Just a picture.
The hell is this? Fill out.
I don't have a pen. No
What?
choice. I must use my blood.
What?
You don't have to go that far.
What am I filling this out with?
color has returned.
Hey, Aiba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that. A phone. Should I pick it up?
Hang up. What? Okay, we don't even get an option to pick it up. It's just either ignore or hang up. I wanted to go with hang up because it's shorter, but I really do not know where this is going to take us. I'm kind of curious in terms of the mental lock. We're just gonna stare at the
It won't
phone.
stop ringing.
I was about to say, I'm like,
It
are you
stopped.
actually going to go a
What-
whole,
what?
I don't know.
a full 30 seconds? Okay. I think this time there is no two different pathways, interestingly enough.
I guess it worked?
Okay. Mental lock number 2, it kind of showed her.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Agent.
Oh no, I forgot to use the thing. I can't pick it up.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me!
Okay, I think at some point I'm going to have
I
to
got one!
rewind.
Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
I was hoping that's going to
Did
affect
the green stuff react at all?
Okay. Maybe it was the switch that she was trying to...
A switch. But there are thorns around it. An astute observation. I will do that.
Are you gonna get hurt though?
Ow!
Yeah.
I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers. There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Stick hand. Lick? No, don't lick. Can I jump in? Stick hand in smell. Smell it first.
The smell. This is something I have smelled before, at your house.
But I thought you couldn't smell in the real world.
True, it is not exactly smell, but from the composition of the particles in the air...
Anyway, I don't have any liquid like that in my house.
Prevent the disturbance from... I just want to see if there is anything else. There's a book over there. Yeah, I feel like I am definitely going to have to do a retry because it's taking quite a bit of time. Is the book anything?
A book? does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Yeah, I'm really
There's
lost
some
on
kind
this one. Stick hand in? Okay. It is a pool?
It is surprisingly deep.
It's a pool of... Okay.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh!
What is that?
There is something.
It is?
Cork.
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Ha, no matter what. Pick up.
All right. Who is this? What the? I lost consciousness. What the?
Okay, I'm definitely going to have to retry.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
It says prevent the disturbance. Sorry, the zoom in onto the face and the continual. Oh my God, why is it getting closer?
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
Okay, so interesting. We cannot. It's really just like
I am curious,
Don't
but
interact
what if they
with the
threaten me
phone.
for money?
at all.
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Okay. I do think though I need to completely restart, retry, because there's no way I have enough time to do anything.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Yeah. Because there's no way. Oh yeah, I have barely any time left. Okay. Obviously return here, because dear God. Okay, so I guess just interact with
There's
anything
some
green
kind of
because
liquid.
so far stick hand. Oh, I keep forgetting to use the.
It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find
Especially
anything?
if it's gonna start adding time, I might as well.
There is something.
Cork.
What is this?
It's obviously not.
Perhaps it's...
It's not jelly.
Okay, the phone can ring. Interesting. The phone doesn't ring. Oh, I can see the wine here now.
a switch.
Oh, no matter what, it's like flip the switch.
This switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Huh. Oh, it doesn't hurt. The light has turned on. It's ringing again. What should I do?
Okay, ignore it because pick up or hang up causes us to faint. Then we're gonna have a tense stare off with this thing. As we wait. Unfortunately, it takes off 2 minutes.
Stopped.
I am curious, but what if...
You're a police officer.
Okay.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Prevent the view. Prevent the view? What?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
A floor lamp. Easier said than done. I do not see a switch anywhere. Or any kind of power supply.
Really? Come on, look harder. Where's your motivation?
What the?
I cannot find it. A floor lamp.
Lift up?
It is impossible.
Which is harder? That or...
Let's hit each with a hammer.
I withdraw.
Oh my god. Also, there's this pot here, which I've been...
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a...
A turtle ninja could leap out at...
Okay, I really don't care about any of this stuff. Heat?
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I do not.
I'm very curious now. Because I sort of have not been focusing on this text at all. And the retries... Oh, we only have so many retries. Interesting. Ceiling fan. Book.
A floor lamp. Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Looks okay.
Don't- There's just not enough time to
A
do
book.
anything.
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is that a good...
Yes.
The main thing I'm noticing here is I'm not really affecting any change. It's just... I mean, I should be interacting with anything that's green, right?
A winter iris that blooms...
I know, You can do it.
Stop it! I got one! Aw, right up.
Did the green stuff react at all?
Okay. Do I tear up the books?
Less than 1 minute! Hurry!
Yeah, there's no way.
A pot with green... What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right?
Don't say such things! I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
Iba? Iba!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
Date!
What
30
is
seconds!
that?
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
This is Rohan. 30 seconds? Pour lemon juice? I mean, no matter what, I don't have time for anything. Okay, and... well, apparently it decided to interrupt my game. Here you go, you can take your time to play whenever. I like it when you take your time to play and not try to get it done fast. That is why I like your long dark so much in rewatch. I'm sorry, I find it really hilarious that, I don't know. Okay, well, this is a hilarious interruption. Thank you. Thank you, Gottlieb. That's okay. I think I failed this anyway on this particular thing. Honestly, I did not expect that to happen. I have no idea why it overwrote everything. I'm curious of why, but honestly, I wouldn't expect that. I don't blame. I don't blame you.
It left.
I don't have enough time.
That eye.
Do you know
Rohan?
something about it?
Rohan?
Yes. It was kinda
No.
cute.
No, Date. Come on.
You are insane.
Do I have enough time to do this?
What? That's...
Hitomi? Date, there's no time!
Shit! This isn't good!
Okay, so technically we failed. I do kind of want to see what a fail looks like. Yeah, oh wow. Okay, let's restart it from the beginning. Yes. I couldn't use my keys to click that. I have to use my mouse. I want to see what happens if first time try. If we use the hang up.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to.
Okay, we're just gonna
play.
this
Let's be.
Weird interaction. I have no idea why
Is
that's
this
the
the
case.
saga?
It's definitely it.
Number 89.
Okay, so I think I do not need to interact with the books.
What? The green.
Really wants to hide her.
Somnium.
So basically, interact with the end being green and then figure out what exactly the interaction needs to be. Phone. If it's behind her and then seeing that's a light switch, that was closing the curtain. And then there's the door.
This appears to correspond to the
Okay, so what is the first? Prevent the interference from... I can't tell if that switch is green or not. Okay, let's go to the picture again. There we go.
a picture.
Just a picture.
Okay, so fill out.
I don't have a pen.
You don't have...
Breeze through this, and I want to see. I really want to see if,
Hey,
I said blood, and besides,
still, I'd feel better if you used it.
for example,
Body fluid?
Okay, let's skip through this. Now let's try hang up. I want to see if we lose unconscious.
What the?
Okay, so no matter what, we have to choose ignore.
I fainted.
Okay. Huh.
It won't stop ringing.
Well, let's just, you know what? Let's just go on. We'll fail a bunch of times. Just because there's a lot of things to explore with this one,
It stopped.
I feel like.
What was that?
I don't know.
I guess... a switch. But the... This switch again.
That was then. This...
But there are thorns.
It's fine. It'll...
Okay, let's just get through this.
Oh, it doesn't hurt. The light has...
Ah, the winter iris thing.
A winter iris that...
I know.
Okay, let's choose pick. So I'm wondering
You can
if
do it.
there is a very
Stop
specific
it! You're just-
path that we need to choose.
I got one! Aww.
Did the green stuff react at all?
It's ringing again.
This time we do not have... Okay, let's choose ignore again. This time we don't have the death symbol on the phone, which is what killed me last time. The time multiplier. come on.
It stopped.
I am curious.
You're a police officer.
Okay, so mental lock down.
I suppose.
At least you didn't fail.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Okay, so let's do the liquid.
There is some kind of.
Stick hand in.
Hmm?
Did you find anything?
Well, there is some.
A corpse?
What is this?
It's obviously not.
Perhaps it's.
It's not jelly.
×2 multiplier.
A floor lamp.
Then we'll do the grab.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Looks okay.
It's a pot. It appears to be some.
Maybe
It might also be.
Yeah, like
A turtle ninja could lick.
Ah, this. Where? Smell. I think last time I did the drink. Can we smell it? I mean, I think the only other option is to drink it. Because heat does nothing, I remember that. Where makes no sense whatsoever.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to.
It's great.
Don't. Fine.
Iba? Iba!
Thank you.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
You
Oh,
have
that
less
does
than
a-
2 minutes.
That
Hurry.
does a
What is
times
that?
3. I'm wondering if maybe like the ceiling fan would be the better thing in order to.
It's an eye.
So I think
Date.
it's just kind of
What are we
figuring
go-
out which of the interactions are going to give the multiplier here. Okay, block the view.
It left.
So I'm wondering if
That
like
eye.
we
Do you
never
know
have
something
to
about
use
it?
the
Yes.
pot or something like that.
It was.
If that
You
specific,
insane.
if drinking the soup is going to give us the ×3 multiplier.
What?
Hitomi?
Ugh, we have a minute. Hitomi book.
It's Hitomi.
Hug her? Talk to her, touch her.
Well, She's hard.
Yeah, me too.
Date! No! No!
Sorry, nothing.
Oh, there's something over there as well. It's this red is making it really hard to see. The eye?
What?
Oh, that's the secret thing.
A skull. skull reminds me of the one from before.
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There is a small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
What could that mean?
Perhaps it's your head.
What about my head?
Let's break it open and see what's inside.
Less than 1 minute.
A
Hurry!
skull.
Okay, throw, I guess.
Would that not be
Dead. It's a hunk.
All right.
Sorry, I'm clicking through this. I'm like, I want to see.
Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Oh my god. I really have to figure out... Maybe let's just not interact with the... Do I tear up the books? Like, that's the one thing I'm wondering.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant...
A desk fan
Oh my
only
God.
moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Headbutts. Oh no, I gotta throw something low on. Throw something... I'm wondering if we have to like tear up the books. Because that's the one thing I haven't done at all. Okay, let's just try blow on, I guess.
Blow on it? Ah.
Oh,
Oh.
I reversed it?
Oh.
Date, you're out of time.
Yeah.
A book.
Well, let's just see what happens if I tear it.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
Date, there-
Shit! This...
Okay. I'm really trying to figure out how... Because we gotta do it in a way where we're not, At least from this I know, one, we always have to ignore the phone no matter what. I know, can you interact
Sup?
No, not suck.
Because I want to.
Why are you...
Okay, let's just
Play-
get through
let's
this, blah 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 blah.
Is this the Sagan residence?
So splitting the switch gives us a double time. Drinking the soup gives us double time.
It definitely is.
Number 89.
And I'm kind of wondering if, like, no matter what, you have to do some of these things.
What? The green.
Really wants to hide it, huh?
Somnium scan. Activate.
So we can fill out the picture. Creating this also gives us a multiplier.
This appears to correspond.
Okay.
A winter iris that bloomed.
I know.
Okay,
You can-
let's just get through this.
I got one! Aww.
Did the green stuff react to...
A phone.
Okay. More. Okay.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped.
I don't know.
I guess... a picture?
Just a picture.
And we'll fill this one out.
I don't have a pen.
You don't have to go that. Hey,
I said blood, and besides,
I feel...
for...
But...
I...
That actually doesn't give us any...
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a...
A desk fan, only move...
Oh, right.
blow on it. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
Agent
It's
Date,
ringing
you've
again.
got 5 minutes.
Okay. Ignore. So, I mean, either maybe I'm like, I shouldn't be interacting with things that maybe was what actually happened in memory, and that's why I'm getting times multipliers. I don't know. Let's just, come on and see. Okay.
It stopped.
I am curious.
You're a police officer.
Okay.
I suppose we...
At least you didn't faint.
So from here... You must have decided to play Erica Reed again, because my internet went down for 30 minutes. Did I miss anything noteworthy? What was I doing 30 minutes ago? Because I feel like I've been on this thing, this sync for a while. Oh, that game. Oh my god, that game. Anyway, okay, the switch, so you have the liquid, you have the pot. You really do not want to interact with the pot. Does tearing the books cause anything?
A book.
Let's just see if I get some movement
F
for
does
reading
not
the book.
have...
F.
a book.
If I tear it...
Yes! Are you sure this will help?
It might.
Okay, that does cause movement. Great. That's actually really good. So we can, instead of like interacting with the switch, the pot...
A book. I wonder what these books...
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian.
Okay.
A book.
Third book here. Let's use the halftime for something else. Yeah.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
What is that?
So, oh my god, we haven't.
It's an eye.
Date, what are we...
Close the curtain. Let's see. Let's halftime this. I just realized this person... Is this Rohan? This person looks like the person had a mustache. At the bottom there, it looked like...
It left.
There we go. Mental lock. Done. Alright.
Eye.
Do you know something?
Yeah.
You insane.
Yes, it was kind of cute. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Do we have any more books now? There's a book over there.
Hitomi?
Why is it so red?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A book.
30 seconds. Let's take away this one.
Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah.
Tearing apart his story.
I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
Oh god, Date.
That situation was clearly different.
Okay, is the eye still there, or did we technically still retrieve it? Okay, we technically still retrieved it.
A book.
Oh, can we completely zero this? Yeah.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
All right. Guess it's nothing then.
What? Still counted. I thought I used the thing. It's all the books, then.
A skull.
Do I still want to check, or do I just want to throw it?
This skull.
But didn't.
Okay, we did this last time.
What about?
Let's break it open. A skull. Would that not be
Dead. It's a.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was?
Unknown.
Okay, and that gave us a multiplier. Is there anything else I can interact with?
You have
That's
3
Hitomi.
minutes,
A
Date.
switch. This switch again.
That was then. This...
But there are
Okay, I
thorns.
have enough
It's
time
fine.
now.
It'll-
Hopefully I have enough time now.
Oh. The light has turned. What?
Who was that?
What do I do?
Lock? Whoa!
No! Stop!
Stop right there!
Oh no. How involved is the boss in this? Okay. How involved is the boss in this?
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
Huh?
He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Okay,
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
It can't possibly be Hitomi. No.
You mean the Cyclops killer did
Where's
it?
the boss come into play with this? I mean, is the boss a potential victim also as well? And we saw her in that.
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
Oh, I have no idea.
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Is 89 still in there? Okay. Well then.
Not here. Where is she?
Hopefully not dead. The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Okay. Police Officer Mankin. Go to the computer. Information on computer. Click,
Iba,
clack, clack.
can you hack this PC?
I will try.
That's so cute. Hacking
Unlocked.
complete. All right, that's
Logging
easy peasy.
I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
Sosajima. Why? Why? Boss?
The case remains unsolved. Yes? What just happened? Whoa, what? There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago, Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in a somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. What? To proceed, you must play through more of the story. Huh. See, I was wondering how this flowchart thing was going to work, because it's like, even if there was like branching story paths and all that, the one thing I could not understand in my head is how would being able to skip between during your current playthrough is going to play into the current game you're playing, or where it's like, were they just trying to make it easier for you to see other outcomes? But this is actually requiring you to jump into the time, jump into different parts of the timeline. Okay, I think actually this is a good stopping point here. This is a lot to take in. So the boss is the killer? Possibly? The question for me is, next time, what is the next jumping point? We have this branching line where we saw the prophecy of her death. And there's this one which was undiscovered. So I know, I guess that's the, yeah, those are the two choices. Those are only two branching paths. So either we go off the point where, I'm sorry, I forgot her name again. I can never remember her name. The little girl remains mute. Or we try to figure out what is the second, what's the other memory lock that's supposed to take place here. Because I'm pretty sure the only diverging paths of this are the two locks. So yeah, I don't know. Write in the comments if you're watching this later. Which path do you think I should do? Psyching in the vein, or I didn't read these things, or day 2 investigation. What's this? Sorry. Psyching in the vein, sinking in the vein, sinking in the pain. I see. Gotta. Sorry, what's the song? The song's coming in my head, but I can't remember. What's this one? Sinking in the curtain. Oh, that's not very fun. That's not fun at all. Yeah, those are two choices. Either way, yeah, this is a good place to end the set. Because I have no idea where this is going to go. I'm actually really surprised by this. And then we can jump into this later till we find out more of the story. Now, the question for me right now is, what do I need to find out more? Because it's only here we found out the boss's involvement. I don't know. Like, I want to try, because this is the nearest branching path, like, my thoughts is to try to figure out this one. So it's not too chaotic. I say that, but it's going to be chaotic. But, alright. So either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!